What is going on, guys? Kevin Jones bringing you a brand new video today. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this, and it is a pretty big video. This is going to be a video completely dedicated to how to submit clips for my top 5 that I'm hoping to be starting. I will give you the email, I'll give you all the information you need, and we're going to hop right into a game so I can talk about it further. Alright, so, starting it off, the email, you will be seeing it right now. We're just going to get right down to it. You'll be seeing it right now on the screen. Is cmjtop5@gmail.com. That is what the email is. Basically, what you're going to want to do, I don't know how long this video will be, but, you know, hopefully you guys don't miss any of the information, so pay attention, alright? The video, it's going to be YouTube links only. I'm not going to mess around with any other form of a video. I'm just going to keep it to YouTube links only. So what you're going to want to do is you want to email that email that I've already given you with a YouTube link of your clip. If you would like, it would help a lot if you explain your clip in a little bit of detail why you think it's a good clip to have, or a good clip to make it into a top 5. Explain a little bit. If you could, this isn't, you know, I don't want to watch, like, typically you don't want to have like very long clips. If it's a long clip that is important, you know, that you've drawn it out that long, then it's fine. But, you know, if you can cut it down, make sure to do so. Obviously, that'll be more enjoyable for everyone involved watching that, and as well as me trying to, you know, actually get through them all and watch them and get to everyone's. That's kind of another thing. So there is that. You know, if you can clip them down, do it. Try to record in the best quality you can. You know, it's fine. Don't really worry about that. Just don't make it something that's pretty much impossible to actually see what's going on. You know, if it's really choppy, I'm going to try not to discriminate based on quality of video, but if it's super choppy, I think you'd understand why that's not going to be great for a YouTube video. So try, you know, that's just kind of a secondary thought. You know, try to make it maybe as good as you can, but don't, like, not submit. Like, submit it regardless. I will be the one to, you know, decide that kind of stuff. Don't, like, hold off submitting a clip because you think I might not accept it for some reason. Definitely make sure you submit it. But essentially, yeah, YouTube clips only. It can be unlisted, it can be on your channel. It doesn't really matter as long as I can view it. Others don't have to. If it's public and you want others to view it, that is totally fine. Hop into another game. I will link, you know, if you're in the top 5, I will link your channels, and probably in chronological or numerical order, judging, you know, from number 1 to number 5. And I'll probably do honorable mentions depending on if we have a lot of people. That probably won't be a thing right away. I would like it to be a thing, but, you know, right away, it might not be a thing. So, secondly, this is another very important step here, is there is going to be no sort of limitations on the first video, apart from the fact that it has to be HYPIXEL SKYWARS. That is what the top 5 is all about. No other server, just HYPIXEL. Maybe in the future I will extend it, or just based on other things, but honestly, I don't think there's any other servers out there that are really qualified to, I don't know. Anyways, HYPIXEL only, but there's no limitations other than that. It can be an old clip for the first couple episodes. I'm gonna need pretty much every clip that's good out there, so, you know, if it's an old clip, that's totally fine. Go for something unique. You know, if you haven't seen a certain thing too many times in Skywars, or it's hard to do, that could be a potential clip. Obviously, like huge kill feeds, or really good outplays, or 2v1s, 3v1s, any of that stuff, you know, that's all potential top 5 material. So just, you know, keep that in mind. There's not really too much else apart from the fact that, you know, HYPIXEL only is quite important because it's a HYPIXEL Skywars top 5. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. Yeah, I said you'd be credited and whatnot. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. I might have to cut the video and think about it for a little bit, and we will get back to you after that. Oh my god, I got that guy. Whew! Here's another thing that's very important. I saw this, and it is very important to keep a credible top 5. Is the fact that there will be no bias, so don't think that there is any bias in choosing a clip. I'm not choosing it based off of if I like the player or not. None of that will be taken into account. I refuse to do that kind of stuff because I myself don't want a biased top 5. There's no point in that. people in my guild will not get priority in terms of being chosen, nothing like that. I just figured, I saw that comment, and it is a very important comment to make. Wow. Oh. It is a very important discussion to have about that, because, you know, it could happen potentially, but I'm not going to allow that to happen. And if I ever have anyone help me with the top 5, they know that, and if I'm seeing a lot of favoritism, you know, I'll have to shut that down. Now, obviously, if the people are in my guild, or I'm friends with them, or I know them, it's going to be because that it's a good clip, and if they get a lot of those clips, there's nothing I can do about that. I'll try to, like, switch it up as much as I can, but a good clip's a good clip regardless of who you are. So if there are people from my guild, you know, I have 125 people in the guild, so chances are pretty good that they will most likely be in it from time to time. I just want to make, like, a kind of a disclaimer that it's because the clip is a quality clip, not because of who they are and their position in the guild. Another huge point that I forgot to make earlier, and I probably should have made, is that it cannot have copyrighted music, obviously, in the background. If it does, just mute the audio completely. If there's commentary, that's totally cool. Anything like that. Oh, we got ourselves a top 5 contender over here. But, you know, make sure there's no kind of copyrighted music in the background. It can have uncopyrighted music, just be very careful about that. And, you know, make sure, usually like NCS or something like that. Just be very careful with that. I would prefer it that it doesn't have any music, because game sounds are nice, and commentary is also cool along with game sounds. Or just none at all. That would be preferable. And this guy's so good. What a legend. But another huge thing that I can touch on actually is the fact that I've seen a lot of people think that, you know, there's not going to be much variety, and there very well could be very little variety. I don't really know. I'm going to try my best to make it have the most variety it can off of the start, but you know, a lot of people are saying it, and I don't know if this series will really take off, but if it does, we'll have more and more variety as the series grows in popularity. I will try my best to make it have variety, to make it fresh, and all of that. You know, I obviously, if people end up getting in the top 5 a lot, it's going to be because, like I said earlier, it's not because I favor them. It's because if they keep putting out crazy clips week after week, they're probably still gonna make it in, and there's nothing really I'm gonna change. Oh my god, that guy had some weird hits. Or I'm bad, probably both. But yeah, like I said, you know, I'll try my best for variety. You know, we'll do what we can about that. I think that's honestly essentially all. I'll rephrase all of it now, just so you guys know, because I want this to be clear, so that there's no like, there's no second guessing what's allowed and what's not allowed. So, email again is on the screen now. Oh my god, am I gonna die here? No. Email again is on the screen, cmjtop5@gmail.com. That is this email that you email your link, YouTube link only, to describe the clip, try to trim it down if you can, no copyrighted music, preferably game sounds, or no audio, or commentary and game sounds would be the preferable cases. There will be no bias, obviously, I said that. Other than that, honestly, just have fun, be creative. You know, I will hopefully realize the creativity of a clip. If it's not just a straight-out massacre where you pick up like 1,000,005 kills or something like that, I will hopefully just realize it and be like, wow, that's a very creative, you know, like traps or something like that. That definitely don't think that stuff couldn't make it in. Other than that, honestly, I think that's it. If I'm forgetting anything, I'll probably put it in like right now. But other than that, you know, I'm pretty excited to get this series going. I don't know what to expect. I know you guys probably don't know what to expect. And I don't know, secondly, when the series will be out, because I am taking a trip pretty soon and I have to prepare a bunch of videos. But I don't know when the first episode will be, but definitely start sending. The second you see this video, if you have any clips, start sending them in. I just want to, you know, if I can stockpile a whole bunch of clips to look at, that is exactly what I would like to do. You know, then we'll get started. Obviously, no time frame of any sort on the clips the first couple weeks. It can be as old as it could get, really. As long as it's a higher quality clip, you're good to go, really, and it has to be on Hypixel. Other than that, I think that kind of concludes this commentary about top 5. I hope you guys are excited for the idea, and you guys go and just submit, and then I review, and then we make a pretty good series. So who knows what will happen, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Drop a like if you're excited for the top 5 or you plan on submitting. Subscribe if you are new. I'll see you guys later. Peace.